Whoa, that happened quick. Thanks for all the support, but I must address some things. Some of my points sucked, they did, so, here you can see all my reasons why each of the other eliminated contestants shouldn't rejoin, and yes, I give reasons for all of them, not just the popular ones, except her. Now this is part 2, let's cut the filler and get a move on. In the last part, I said I would finally focus on Remote. So, what makes Remote my S-tier choice on who should rejoin? While I have already told you why she is a better option than the other top picks, I think it's time to go into detail about Remote, character-wise. Early BFB was a rough time for a lot of characters, with underdevelopment being the fate of many contestants later down the line. This included many of Death Pack's members because of their long win streak from BFB 5 to BFB 15. So how does Remote stand out from all those other contestants? Well, there was something drastic, back in BFB 7, that defined Remote's character for the rest of BFDI history. After being hacked by Robot Flower, Remote would do something extreme. She sent them a bomb. Now usually you could justify this. In this case, the bomb would have killed 15 contestants in total, and with the inability to recover at the time, this would have severely cut the cast to just 38.
Death Pact has someone who kills people, so what? That's happened plenty of times in TPOT anyway.
You'd be right in saying that, but you should see all those deaths were accidents, compared to Remote, who did it purely for the challenge. Which brings us to the next part. Like I mentioned in part 1, this attitude continued on into TPOT, where Remote has the ideas for the team, as well as being the reason they won, or almost won at challenges. And while she wasn't always at the forefront, she was always contributing to her team in one way or another. Which, in my opinion, is a good way of having background characters. Ahem. So what would Remote rejoining even contribute? I mean, she doesn't even know about the Death Pact arc, Tree's transformation, or her team's future losses. By looking at how TPOT has played out so far, I think there are 4 different options on how Remote's rejoin could play out. The first of these being Remote's return to Death Pact again. It's a common interest from the viewers to have Remote return back to her team to see what chaos has arisen, and which side she would pick. Black Hole, or Fanny. But with Remote rejoining in the middle of an arc like this, she would just get out again when Death Pact inevitably loses again. So I think that this option is far from good. The second, and most commonly criticized, for making Remote a bland and uninteresting character is her being on Just Not.
Back off, not just Notter!
No way.
And as you can tell by the image, I thought that interaction with Pillow would be the most likely turn of events. Being friends with Pillow, Remote would likely talk to Pillow over any other character, because she doesn't know anyone else on the team, and without the limit of being on Death Pact, it would give the opportunity for Remote to show another side of her character. I think having another antagonist to not just the team, but the show as a whole, in my opinion, would be a great and welcome addition. Next up is the all less inspiring Remote being put on teammates. The only reason why this would be done is the token given to Pin in TPOT 2. However, if this is the case, there would be little development capable from Remote, as there are no mechanical minds, no known contestants that have spoken to her, besides Pin, and she would be going up against a group of fan favorites if their team were to lose again. So this is another not so good option, but if it were to create new character interactions, that would be great too. And with that, the last of my 4 options would be Remote rejoining to a team switch. By looking at the amount of remaining contestants, we can see there will be just 23 by TPOT 12. So by having a rejoin, that would make 24, which is perfect for 3 teams of 8, or 4 teams of 6. Which would once again give Remote the chance to either get back to Death Pact again, or become a challenge-focused contestant that would do anything to win. So with this part done, I want to hear what you think, not just Remote, but your favorite eliminated contestant would do if they rejoined in the comments. I'm not sure if there will be a part 3, but anyway, thanks for watching, and goodbye.